Meron bang quota system? Yung sinasabi. Kunyari, isang istasyon, o ang quota mo, 500 drug pusher ngayong buwan na ito. Kasi yun ang information na karating sa amin, no?
Wala naman silang sinabing quota na ibibigay sa akin, sir.
Some of those police officers that was dismissed are drug-related in relation to quota. Well, in fact, I can mention one, no? I can mention one, and I will mention a lot of police officers. But sa totoo lang po, whether we will admit it or not, may mga kaso talaga na may mga police officers na pinadismiss dahil dyan sa quota-quota.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, sir, I will be speaking in my capacity as during the time of the Duterte administration, the Bukag War, sir, I was the chief of police. I could say, in all honesty, sir, there was no quota given to us. Let's say, in a week, dapat meron kang arrest na 5 o may killed ka na. There was no written whatsoever, even verbal instruction to us to come up with a number of arrests in a week's time.
Iniimbestiga natin yung extrajudicial killings o EJK na kadikit dun sa pag-implement ng war on drugs, no? Marami pong nangyari na namatay, no? 6,000 sa datos ng PNP ang namatay, no? Sabi nga ito daw po ay mga nanlaban. So we'd like to get maybe in the next hearing, Mr. Chair, no, yung records nung kung 6,000 yung nanlaban, 6,000 yung namatay, maaaring ganoon din karami yung armas na ginamit panlaban. No, and I'm sure nasa depository o nasa evidence room ng PNP yan. Pangalawa, pinag-usapan din natin yung reward system. Apparently, the war on drugs ay nagkaroon ng reward system na kung saan ay merong pumatay at merong kumita. No? Pangatlo, which I think needs more substantial information, meron bang quota system? Yung sinasabi. Kunyari, isang istasyon, o ang quota mo, 500 drug pusher ngayong buwan na ito. Kasi yun ang information na karating sa amin, no? So, I don't know if the PNP will be able to answer us with that, no? If I am certain na wala namang dokumento nagsasabing may quota. Pero kayo, sa inyong karanasan, sa inyong nalalaman, meron bang in-implement na quota ang bawat mga opisyal o bawat istasyon sa pag-implement nitong war on drugs? Is there anyone from PNP who can answer that?
Okay, from General.
So, personally, sir, I was provincial director during from 2016 to 2018 at wala naman akong wala naman silang sinabing quota na ibibigay sa akin, sir. As the provincial director then of Ifugao Police Provincial Office, sir.
Mr. Chairman.
Go ahead, go ahead.
With due respect to Police General that answered the query of Chairman Barbers, and of course the whole PNP, ano naman yan eh, sa totoo lang po, if you check all the records now of all those police officials, not all, but hindi rin most, some, para safe, some of those police officers that was dismissed are drug-related in relation to quota. Well, in fact, I can mention one, no? I can mention one, and I will mention a lot of police officers maybe in my time before we suspend. For example, I talked to former Chairman Nograles, now running for mayor in. Unfortunately, he decided to run in Davao. Anong budget plenary debate, doon kami nag-usap. May isang case doon po sa on appeal sa CEC. Kaya ang decision ng CEC is favorable to that police official that was dismissed by Napolcom because the basis is the quota. Now, of course, that is not, kumbaga, unwritten policy. No? And that is being used, yun ang pinakamasakit sa lahat eh. Some of the police officials are being dismissed by Napolcom because of such basis. So, kaya, of course, that's an unwritten policy. Alam po natin yun. But sa totoo lang po, whether we will admit it or not, may mga kaso talaga na may mga police officers na pinadismiss dahil dyan sa quota-quota. And they will testify, Mr. Chairman, if we will invite them and we will allow them to speak, And we will check the NAPOLCOM, we will check the civil service. Kasi po, ang tanong kanina ni Attorney Congressman Acharon, with regards to legal remedies by police officials being dismissed by NAPOLCOM, mayroon pa po. Pwede pa po sa civil service. And in fact, kaya nga mamaya I will move to for the civil service also, Mr. Chairman, to be invited in the next hearing and submit to us all cases that was filed. Appeal of all those police officials that was dismissed in the period of 2016 to 2022. The present status, because some of them was already unfavorably decided by CAC to be dismissed. But there is a case now, and it might be confirmed or official, but I want it to be confirmed by the CAC and of course by the police officials in the next hearing. A certain police superintendent Gumbok.
Ano?
Gumbok. Siya po yung, nung pinatawag ang lahat ng police ni General Bato, siya po yung nirant ni PNP Chief Bato that time. Yung pangisingisi, yung sinabi niya, ikaw Gumbok, pangisingisi ka pa dyan. Yun yung Gumbok. Now, I cannot confirm it, but I have information that Gumbok, the appeal of Gumbok was favorably decided for him by the Civil Service Commission or Richard Gumbok on the grounds of, I think, if my memory serves me right, you might correct me or not, or if I'm wrong, that was a statement given to me by former Chairman Nograles. When I asked all about the cases, pending cases, babalikan ko po mamaya yan kasi ito, pattern to eh. Mr. Chairman, pattern to nangyayari. Now, you're just citing about the case of Gumbok, and I think now, the document or the papers of Superintendent Gumbok is now with, I think, with the PNP or with NAPOLCOM after the decision favorably of the CSC. I do not know, but that is the information that I get.
Okay. Chairman, okay, go ahead.
It was 2 weeks ago.
On the issue of quota, sabi po ninyo, wala pong quota. Would that be correct? Yun po yung second issue ni Honorable Barbers eh.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, sir, I will be speaking.
Teka, Ila.
Yes,
Ikaw
sir.
ba yung nag-take your oath? Briefing lang? Okay. Well,
Bro, before you proceed, no, the chair would like to acknowledge the presence of Chairman Amante and Congressman Luis. So go ahead, Chairman Akop.
yes, please answer my question, madam.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, sir, I will be speaking in my capacity as during the time of the Duterte administration, the Ducagwar, sir, I was the chief of police. I could say, in all honesty, sir, there was no quota given to us. Let's say, in a week, dapat meron kang arrest na 5 o may killed ka na. There was no written whatsoever, even verbal instruction to us to come up with a number of arrests in a week's time. However, probably, sir, some of the station who were really at the height of their career, sir, would like to impress their superiors and deliver some accomplishment. Probably, sir, the pressure is really there during that time to deliver accomplishment. But in all honesty, sir, yung quota, sir, there was no specific policy given to us, either written or verbal, sir. At least, sa personal kong experience, sir, as during my time as COP and even my time during provincial director, sir.
Thank you. So you only speak for yourself when you were a chief of police. Now, may I know, doon sa implementation ng O-Plan Double Barrel, the first aspect is O-Plan Tokhang. Hindi ba kasama doon sa pagre-report ninyo, sa accomplishment report, yung mga nagiging chief of police or station commanders before, ay kailangan may matokhang kayo na number of houses?
That is correct, sir. When we speak, sir, of the number of tokhang conducted, sir, the chief of police were required to submit reports. How many houses, how many drug users were visited and undergone tokhang, sir. That I could confirm, sir.
And totoo ba yung kwan na sa isang buwan ay dapat meron kayong 50 households na matokhang?
Sir, during my time, wala sir, ganun sir na dapat. Depende po kasi yun sir eh. Kasi sir, yung magiging subject po sir ng house visitation will depend on the number of drug personalities reported by the BADAC. So hindi po talaga yung efforts na i-exert sir ng particular station probably might differ doon sa ibang mas maraming drug personalities. So wala po talagang specific numbers given to us po sir.
Okay. Granting without accepting your proposition or your statement, is it not also correct na yun po ay basehan ng pagpropromote po ninyo ng inyong mga tauhan?
Like I said, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, earlier, sir, na nandun yung pressure definitely, sir, for the station commanders to deliver accomplishment. So probably, sir, that really triggers the intention to really deliver accomplishment in terms of arrest and probably of some...
So indirectly, nagkakaroon po ng sa kaisipan ng inyong mga membro, ay nagkakaroon po ng kaisipan na dapat ma-reach ko yung quota. Kasi nagpapasikatan na sila nagpaparamihan. Would that be correct?
Possibly, sir. Possibly, sir.
Passively. So, Honorable Barbers, that I think answers your two issues raised.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Nora Aida Sharif, buti naman at di ka nabayaran at sinabi mo yung totoo. Good job Madam PNP spokesperson. Pahayag naman ni Jen Gumahin, napahiya ka ngayon Paduano, magsama kayo ni Tamba at nang tuwad ka mo. Hindi ka pulis at kalaban ka ng gobyerno noon yan ang tandaan mo. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Franz Dervy. Of course, pressure is needed so that you will fulfill your obligations. Lahat kailangan ng pressure, sarili mo pressure mo so that you will do your best. Mga kababayan feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.